Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to the Reel It In podcast.
I feel weird, like we're miles apart.
We are. This week's episode, listen, trying to find time to sometimes record this is a very trying time. Like, Kaytee and I's lives sometimes just don't exactly line up. So
The stars don't align.
we've had to become kind of techies.
Kind of like when we did the car last week.
Yeah, we got creative. And we're doing it over FaceTime. So I'm screen recording on my phone and I'm videoing on my other phone. So, because I have two phones.
Kevin Gates,
Kevin Gates, yeah. Anyway, welcome back. We're excited for you guys to be here. This episode, I feel like it's been a kind of a long time coming. And we just thought it'd be the perfect time to kind of just like intro, maybe the month of love, but also, you know,
the month of love.
Sometimes I think the things that we're talking about aren't really pertaining to love because sometimes these things maybe aren't the most positive, but they're really fun to talk about. And I'm going to preface before we get into some of these topics, like, don't judge us, especially me. If you're a potential suitor out there listening, I'm not crazy.
Potential suitor.
I'm not crazy, I promise. And these things Anyway, we're just going to leave it at that.
She's right? Not crazy.
I'm not crazy. So we're going to talk today. We're going to start with the current because I feel like in my life recently, there's been a lot of things that have just kind of blown me away, swept me away. Kaytee, not so much, but me, yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking back on my week and I was like, boring.
Yeah.
What a snooze fest.
Well, not really that. I mean, you had some exciting things. You got your car back, but it needs to be taken in again. You got you got hit in the Target parking lot.
I was a victim in the Target parking lot.
She was a victim. She was victimized.
I was victimized.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah. So like things have happened, but like maybe not the best things to think about. And I'm going to be honest, not all mine are positive. So we'll just jump into it with the current. Kaytee, do you want me to start?
Well, I only have really one.
You have one. Okay.
I have one.
Well, you decide. If you want me to start, I'll start. If you want to start, you can start.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and start?
Okay.
Because you have a lot more than me.
So the first thing that swept me away, I was literally, not even swept me away, I'm drowning. This is a drowning moment. The current literally took me out. I couldn't believe this. I volunteer for my county's livestock group for the county fair, okay? I volunteer. So we have meetings once a month. The director of the board, okay? Kaytee heard this story because I've like, it's had to sit. It's been a few weeks since this happened, and I kind of had to just sit in it for a minute to understand really what happened.
Yeah, but now you've processed it. So
I processed it, and it's worse than I initially thought.
Yeah.
Because I thought, yeah. Bad. So he had asked for some recommendations, I guess, for a certain topic. Like, I don't even know what. I don't want to divulge like exactly what it was, but I just want you to know he was asking for ideas. Just like, hey, we need some ideas, just throw them out, whatever. So I raised my hand and gave an idea. Before I could even finish my thought, I hear, and I say, oh, I go to like speak some more. Again, and I go to say, oh, I'm sorry, that was a bad idea. I can't even get a word out. And he said, that's terrible. He did 3 times, this man. In front of, I guarantee, 20 people in this room.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to stop you right there. That is a terrible idea. Oh. Okay.
You didn't even get to finish
I didn't even get to finish my thought. And he was like, yeah. And so in the moment, people were like laughing at him. I was like, I feel so dumb. In the initial moment, I was like, man, that was a bad idea maybe. But now I've like thought about it. I was like, okay, it wasn't a bad idea because if you're just spitballing here, it's not like I said you have to do this. It was just it was a thought that I had.
I wish I was in this meeting.
Yeah. And you know what the worst part is? we were recording this meeting. So someone that was writing the notes had to listen back to him ant me 3 times.
Do you think we could get the footage of that?
I don't know if they'll release it, but I want to have it just for personal use. But I was like, I've never felt so disrespected in my life. I sat there dumbfounded for having just a thought, an idea.
Yeah. How dare you have ideas at a volunteer meeting?
Yeah, like, I'm not paid to be here.
To give me ideas.
Yeah. Crazy work on the part of that man.
That is crazy work.
Yeah. It's fine. So that's my first one. That's a big one. That's had me spinning out of control this past couple weeks.
I forgot that happened to you till you told me it was on your current. And I was like,
yeah, because I seriously had to sit in it for a minute. I didn't know how to process. Poor guy.
You had to feel. You had to feel it out.
And I felt it, my guy. Wow.
I wish I was there to feel it.
No one should feel that. No one should feel it.
No, but I think he should. So next time you go to the meeting.
I've actually contemplated calling him and like giving him a piece of my mind. Just being like, I've never felt so disrespected in my life. But then I was like, he's not going to care. He's old and a man. No,
if he ain't going to care about me. If he's willing to do it in front of everyone, he doesn't care.
No, his feelings are more valid than mine. That's what he's going to think. Whatever.
Typical.
Yeah. Men.
Typical.
Sorry for our men, our male listeners out there. We love you.
If you're a male listener and we've offended you,
we probably have. We don't mean it, because I bet you're great.
Courtney doesn't mean it.
I mean it if you're the man that Aunt made 3 times. I want you to burn. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't wish bad on anyone.
I don't wish bad on anyone. The downfall of others makes me so. No, I'm just kidding, you guys. Kidding. No. Anyway, so that happened to me. Kaytee, what's yours?
My singular one is that I discovered Jang Ziyu. That's how you pronounce her name.
Kaytee,
this is 6.
How tall?
I think she's like 6'7". Didn't we look it up?
She's taller than she was like 7'3".
Oh, she was like 7'4".
7'4". Yeah,
she was 7'4".
7 feet and 4 inches tall.
She's on the China basketball team.
Yeah.
And I think she's an animatronic.
When you have that much limb to work with, you do look like a robot.
She's not good. I'm just going to come out there and say.
The only thing
she's not good at basketball.
The only thing she has is her height, and she gets every rebound because she's literally eye level with the hoop.
It said on her statistics that one game she had 25 rebounds, and I was like, that's because she literally is eye level with the hoop.
But also, I watched a clip of her, and she would she's right underneath the basket, right? All you have to do is hit the backboard, get it in the hoop. Like, hit your corner, you'd get it in. She would miss it like 5 times, and every time she missed it, she would get her rebound. So, like, it's not surprising she got 25.
She's not winning on that team because she's good.
No. Please go look her up.
This is a Mulan situation where she's good.
No.
I said, if anything, it was, remember, I was like, it's a reverse Mulan. That's a man trying to be a girl, and he's on the basketball team.
Yeah.
Courtney thought I was talking about Yao Ming.
I said, is this Yao Ming's sister? And if any of you know, OG NBA fans know. It is literally
Yao Ming's twin.
They look so similar.
Large Chinese basketball player, Yao Ming is what comes up.
Mm-hmm.
Then Jang Ziyu.
Please go look her up, you guys. It's crazy.
I was watching her work out. She's so large that running looks uncomfortable.
Running just looks, I was like, yeah, I bet her knees hurt. So much gravity pushing down on her body.
Trying to do knee ups when she's warming up.
No.
And she has to have one of her coaches come and lift her leg for her.
No. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Imagine having that much limb, you guys.
Her calf is the size of me.
Would you rather be like a little person or that tall?
A little person.
I think I would choose little person too.
Yeah, Zhang Ziyu. I saw her and I was like, that's fake. This is AI.
Kaytee FaceTimes the other day. She's like, have you ever seen this girl? And I said, who? And she screen shared with me. And I said, oh, no. Absolutely not.
Yao Ming.
Yao Ming's twin. A little bit shorter than Yao Ming. I think Yao Ming was like 7'6".
But I think she's got more meat on her than Yao Ming.
She does look a little bit heftier.
That's a bad way to describe it.
She's just got a womanly figure.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a woman in a 8 foot tall body.
That's crazy. Go look it up, you guys. It's insane. Big news out of the basketball
She's not real. That's the
community.
vote I'm putting in.
Okay, my next one. It actually is sports related. Who are we? A sports podcast now? Heyo. But
Sports Center, eat your heart out.
hey, Patrick Dan, who is it? You know that guy? Never mind. Joke lost because I can't remember his name.
You think I know?
Pat McPhee. That's what his name is. Eat your heart out. I got there eventually. It's fine. But this one happens to be the quarterback of the Hoosiers, Fernando Mendoza. A couple days ago, you guys, sat on TikTok and cried my little heart out because his mom was diagnosed with MS. And she goes to every one of his games. His dad refuses to stand up in solidarity with his mom, so he sits the whole time with his arm around her. It's so sad.
That would get you.
He won the Heisman Trophy for football, right? And then they won the national championship game in Miami, which he is from Miami. And Miami did not want him. They passed him over. And they played Miami. Anyway, so yeah, Fernando Mendoza, the man that he is, like, he made his little speech and he said, he was talking to his mom and he's like, I couldn't have done anything without you. Like, he's just the most wholesome, like, most PR trained person. But I don't even think it's a PR training thing. I think that's just who he is and how his parents raised him. He's amazing.
That comes from his parents, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, his story is just so incredible. And he just loves his mom so much.
I was going to say, turns out when your parent isn't crazy.
Kaytee, you could have won the Heisman Trophy if you had a good father figure.
Eat your heart out.
Oh, gosh. I have a couple more.
Oh, yeah. I don't really have any more other than my
next one.
Incident Target, but I don't. We don't have to relive that.
My next one is just Bruno Mars's new song.
I haven't listened to it yet.
What?
Is it good?
It's so good. Yeah.
I'll listen to it after
He's coming back with a vengeance. And he's going on tour, but there's no way I'm getting a ticket for that. Also, he's not coming to anything near me, so.
Is he not coming to Utah?
No, I think it's like a big stadium tour. We don't have that. Well, I do. We do have stadiums.
I send him a DM on Instagram.
Hey, Bruno, my guy.
Hey, we have the Delta Center. You could come.
So yeah, that's a really good one.
Can you imagine you at the Bruno Mars concert?
No, I would lose my ever-loving mind.
I feel that we need to go together if you came.
Let's do it. Put it on the list.
Yeah.
And then my final current item is anyone else is watching Traitors this season?
Disclaimer, you might hear my kid in the back.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, if you hear some little voices in the back, it's just Katie's kids playing, okay? They're just being wholesome.
Usually she's quieter. It's like she was on the phone.
She knows. But my last one is Rob Roush being a traitor, but also he's doing so well as a traitor on Traitors. Spoiler alert if you haven't caught up, but Ron got banished this last episode. Their friendship is the most wholesome thing I've ever seen in my life, and I just want to hug Rob for it. And Ron. They're so cute. I love them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you don't, but you know who Rob is.
I do, but I don't know. I don't watch Traitors.
I know you don't. There's got to be people out there that watch Traitors and they feel the same way.
Oh, I'm sure. I feel like it's a big thing.
It is. Guys, I want to apply to be on the civilians Traitors. I'm going to apply. It's on my bucket list this year to apply. I'm going to apply.
Please do. Maybe then it will get me interested.
If I'm on that show, you better be watching, Kaytee.
Courtney.
Could you imagine you're like, I'm not watching?
Wow, it sounds like your show went great. Didn't watch.
Did you win?
So did you win that or?
Yeah. So if we, like in the summer, if we go off like a month hiatus, we don't post a podcast.
Courtney's on the.
Could be on Traitors. Who knows?
She's on the up and up, if you will.
Up. Yeah. So
The up and up.
That was my last one, but
Oh
oh wait, I missed one.
no.
I have a new favorite sound on TikTok. And I think Kaytee knows what it is.
I already know what it is.
It's the shut up, mom. Silence from you.
I wish they had one that was not mom.
And listen,
I would.
same. Someone should
If they
do
had
it.
dad, I would use it all the time.
Oh, you could be like Chad
I
Frankie,
could be like,
Ruby
yeah.
Frankie's son, that crazy lady that was the influencer, now is in prison. He's made several with different situations in his
Someone's
life.
like really having fun with this sound, huh?
Yeah.
I would. Especially when he says the one where he talks about how she made him sleep on a beanbag.
Yeah,
chair.
and he said his beanbag's better than a jail
than
bed.
A prison bunk.
A prison bunk, that's right.
I wonder if she's bunking with Jody.
No, I bet they keep them separate. Yeah. I do see some TikToks. There is this girl that has like an inmate in the same prison as Ruby, and she gets the tea about Ruby. I'm like, that's crazy.
What could they do in prison together that would be so crazy they'd separate them? Like, I'm sure there's things.
Kaytee, do we need to revisit the massage room?
That's true.
Yeah.
Jody was put in there to teach the gospel. So
I don't want to hear anything about that Jody, that crazy biatch.
she said it. I'm just.
She's psycho. She's psychotic.
Yeah.
So.
She's literally nuts.
Yeah. Well, the next segment, Kaytee, I'm going to let you choose. We have two different ones. I'll tell you the two. We have the Ick Hall of Fame when it comes to, like, for us, men and dating. And then number 2 is situationships that deserve jail time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll let you choose which one we do first.
Courtney's really going to take the cake.
Oh.
For my icks, I didn't do any dating ones. I did just things that did men do.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah.
We can start with icks if you want.
Let's just do icks. Yeah. Let's do icks.
Okay. Do you want me to start or do you want to start?
You start. I got to know if I need to tone mine down.
My first one is skinny jeans and a clunky running shoe.
I don't like that either.
You're rolling up with and not just like skin, because there's jeans that are skinnier. I'm talking the skinny jeans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like they look like a second skin.
Like a sock jean.
A compression sock.
Shoe.
A compression sock.
And I'm envisioning like a Skechers shape up.
Yeah. Not a shape up. No, I know what you mean. Like a Hoka shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a skinny jean.
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean. Yeah.
With no sock. With an ankle sock.
We're not the fashion police, but it just doesn't look right.
Little ankles, clunky.
Little ankles. Not little ankles.
Ankle sock.
Yeah.
That's my first ick.
Oh, gosh. My very first one, and this one's very prominent right now in the dating world, and I hate it. If you do this, please stop. You use Snapchat as the primary source of communication. I don't want to Snapchat you. And the worst part is it's not even like they don't send pictures. It's like, oh, I'm going to text you on Snap. Don't be doing that. Don't chat with me on Snapchat. Text me if you want. Or keep messaging me on that app.
For fun.
Well, and it's just like...
And even then, like, we barely use Snapchat.
We barely use Snap. Like, Snap is... I know it's still prevalent in, like, the younger generation, but if you're 35 years of age and you're still using Snapchat to communicate...
As your main form of communication?
Let's grow up.
We're still in 2016.
Yeah. Because, like, there was a time when all plans were made through Snapchat for me. Remember?
And, our plans, you can go back and look through our Snapchat history. Yeah. You can see when you text me, like, I'm coming over.
Yeah.
In 2016.
But now, I'm an adult. And I don't get on Snapchat all the time. The only things that actually make me want to get on Snapchat is my family Snapchat group. Because I get to see pictures of my cute nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
And sometimes my brothers are funny. And my sister-in-laws are funny. So, yeah.
Sometimes they're funny.
Sometimes. Don't flatter yourself, guys. We all know who the star is.
The shining. You shine bright like a star.
Yeah. So just don't do that. Get rid of... You can have Snapchat, but just don't use it as the form to text.
Yeah, or call.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. My next one is bedazzled jeans.
Like What, like the Buckle
Like
brand?
a Rock Revival.
The Rock
jean.
Revival. You don't like
A Rock
those?
Revival jean. No.
I mean, I bought Preston a pair just for you.
Oh, he's going to love them. If he
Sorry.
could ever find them.
I just got the mental image of Preston in Rock
Preston in a
Revivals,
bedazzled
and I'm
jean.
crying.
I
And
should
if you
do- I
wear
should-
Rock Revivals, I think for Katie's type, I need
think
you
it
to be.
depends on the
I think you need to preface this because I see some people that wear those kinds of jeans that don't look
And
bad.
it's like,
It,
yeah.
like, oh, that
Oh,
fits
yeah.
you. But there are Katie's type of man doesn't wear a Rock Revival,
No, he plays with Legos.
and they wear skinny jeans.
Preston doesn't play with Legos though, so I guess.
And Preston doesn't wear skinny jeans. I'm just thinking back to the men that you had dated.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one I'm thinking of in particular.
Yeah.
So,
He rolled his shorts. So I think.
Speaking of shorts, you want to hear my next one?
Yeah.
Shorts that are skin tight and hit you at mid thigh.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Nobody needs to see that much thigh from you, sir. And also, they do not need to be that tight. I don't want to have to see things like I'm at the ballet.
Nutcracker.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm thinking of that one person that we're thinking of.
The boy you
that
dated?
I dated.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were turquoise. Imagine this, turquoise shorts. You know what? I'm sure you're envisioning it.
I am.
Turquoise shorts that were already short, and then he'd roll them a couple times to get a good roll on them. My mom literally was like, if you marry him, he's not allowed in family pictures. As she should say that.
With his red ass hair. Or what's left of it, I should say. Okay, that's...
His hairline's running from him as well. So...
That's as mean as we're getting today. If you think this is being mean, he deserves every bit of it.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
And I hope he's listening.
Hey.
There's no way he's listening.
No. I hope someone sent it to him, though.
You know who we're talking about, and you know...
This boy accused me of bullying him when he was dating Katie. He tattled to Katie.
Because we went to the mall together.
And also, it was actually, no, when I was accused of bullying him, it was after you broke up. And I sent him...
I received a text that said, Courtney, tell your friend Courtney to stop being mean to me.
I sent him
Courtney's her own person.
Yep. Thank you for saying that. I sent him one singular meme, and it was basically about how he had no hair.
The meme was, imagine you see the girl you used to date, or imagine you see the boy you used to date, and his hair is gone.
Yeah, something like that.
30 years from now at the grocery store.
And I sent it to him, and that's when he texted Katie and said, she's being mean, tell her to stop. And Katie's like, she's her own person.
I was like, I'm not going to tell. I literally was with you when he texted me, and I was like, I'm the one that told her to send the meme.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Do you want to say hi? Say hi.
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 You can leave this in.
My birthday's coming up. I do show and makeup.
Oh. You hear that, guys?
And Abby's coming here to my house.
Oh, that's her cousin Evie coming to
Shout
her
out
house.
Evie. But yeah, Courtney got yelled at for bullying.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
My next one is anyone that wears cream skinny jeans.
Cream?
Yeah. Cream jeans.
Cream jeans. Katie,
and I
know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, and I can't.
Skinny jeans. Specifically the cream ones.
You know what's so funny about this, Katie, is this is the second time skinny jeans have been mentioned, but you're a fan of skinny jeans on yourself.
Yeah, because men shouldn't be wearing... I shouldn't be able to see that you have a quarter in your pocket.
That's fair. That's true.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cream. Why cream specifically?
Because someone of close relation to me owns a pair of cream skinny jeans.
Yeah.
And this person gives me the ick.
His name rhymes with bad. Yeah,
right.
That is a big ick. My next one is men that name their pets after like girl names. Like if they have a girl dog, they're like, please don't name it Brie. Or if you have a cat, don't name it Josie. I don't know why it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Josie and Bree.
And it icks me out immediately. Like what happened to just like Fluffy? or
See, I could see like Bella.
like
the
Bella
dog.
is a dog name, I dare say. Like
Yeah.
that is a normal dog name.
But like Bree
Bree is not a normal dog name.
Bree's leading the HR meeting. She's not a dog.
Bree. Yeah. Yeah, she's a character in one of my favorite shows, Tell Me Lies. So
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
yeah, it's fine. But things like that, like I just can't do it. Like if someone had a dog named Courtney, I like even
Courtney.
Kate. Like if you shorten Kaytee to Kate, I feel like Kate is like a dog name too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or I don't know. Like your mom names her dogs like Shasta.
Yeah.
There's not a woman out there named Shasta. That's a dog name.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why it's. I don't have to justify why this icks me out. It just does. So there's that.
Yeah.
There you
go. My next ick is any man that posts every day on TikTok to become TikTok famous. So if you're doing that,
oh my gosh, this is so good.
stop immediately.
Day number 52 of posting every day on TikTok until I become TikTok famous. Come on.
I stand up and leave.
That's a good one.
This has been good.
It's been real fun.
Yeah.
My next one is okay. These next couple, please just bear with me, okay? They use words like sexy to describe me. I know this is a personal thing because it just for some reason I'm comfortable and confident in who I am, but as soon as you use a word like sexy to describe me, I'm out. I think one time climbing the wall.
It's when they text it to you.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
In person, they're not like that at all.
That's exactly it, actually. Yes, let's dive into that. So they like say they make these big claims, and then like when I see them in person, it's like, "Hi, how are you?" "Oh, good." And then it's just like this like awkward conversation. I was like, "How come you had the big cojones in the text messages?" Yeah, like you're sexy, but you can't like even look me in the eye in person. And this isn't like, I'm not thinking of like, I don't want anyone to think like, oh, you're thinking of one specific person. No, like this has happened to me a couple different times. And each time I'm like, what happened to the confident man in those text messages? He's not standing before me today.
He forgot to put his confident pants on.
Yeah. He's not. Yeah. So that's just a personal thing. And again, I don't have to justify it.
No, don't let anyone make you feel bad for that.
Thanks.
My next one says, thinks that emotions are inconveniences. That's an ick for me.
These are so specific, and I love each and every one of these because that is true. Yeah.
They're not even getting specific yet.
Oh,
I think you're really going to like some of them.
I cannot. Okay. That's a good one. My next one it's another shorts category. Basketball shorts.
Yeah.
That go past the knees to like mid shin. I just don't want to see that. Please don't make me see that.
When you said that to me, I was like, what are we wearing, gauchos?
Yeah. Gauchos.
You may as well throw on a knee-length sock.
Yeah.
And call yourself a cholo.
You may as well just put on a pencil skirt and call it a day.
A pencil skirt.
That's what it's giving.
Out your ballet flats.
Yeah.
Pencil skirt.
And I'm not saying like there's an appropriate length to the shorts. Below mid thigh, above the knee length or above, to below mid thigh. I feel like that's a decent length of short.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think we're asking too much.
Appropriate size.
Yeah. So, I can't wait for your next one.
My last one's the one that I only have two more.
Okay, I have about that many too. No, just one more.
This next one.
Two more, yeah.
I get icked out when a man apologizes by explaining why he's right.
Oh, you get icked out, I feel an internal rage that needs to
Rage.
come out.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. As soon as a man says, I'm sorry that as soon as a
I'm
sentence,
sorry you feel that way.
I'm sorry that you can't understand. No. As soon as those words come out of a man, yeah, that's what,
May as well be doing that in the
literally.
conversation.
Oh my gosh. Maybe I should just like take that into my life now and use it, because that is an
Yeah.
ick. Because what do you mean a man can't take accountability when he's wrong?
I'm really sorry.
That's all. Stop. Period. That's it.
Yeah, you don't have to explain.
You don't even have to say I'm sorry for. You could just say I'm sorry. Period.
Or maybe we shouldn't, as a man, be doing things you need to apologize for.
Yeah. Let's take ownership of that.
Crazy idea.
Crazy, world-renowned idea right there.
World renowned is right.
Oh my gosh, that's a good one. This is specifically for the gals out there that have dating profiles. One thing that can ick me out so fast is some of the pics they choose to put on their profile. And I have a couple of examples that I'm thinking of in my head. One that pops into my mind is...
I'm thinking of yours too, from your profile. When we scrolled, well, I mean, like,
recently.
Dating. Yeah.
Yeah.
That we've seen together.
There was one, me and Kaytee just saw this one yesterday, actually, and it was this man. The angle, first of all, men, you can figure out angles, like, oh, maybe I don't look the best from this angle all the way up here down. This man was squatting in between two mice statues, okay, that were not like big statues, okay. He had to squat, but he was still very much taller than me, even squatting. But the angle was crazy. His knees were spread, and he just was like looking up, and it was just like...
It was like three blind mice, because he looked just like them.
Yeah. And I just was like, oh my. There was
Courtney
another
literally
one.
said, why would he look at those mice statues and think, I'm taking a picture?
Well, and here's the thing is, like, take the photo. But, like, I don't think that's
it was
the
his
foot.
main picture.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's the foot you want to lead off on. You know? Like, let's not lead off on that photo. Talk to your mom or your sister and be like, which photo should I put in my profile?
Yeah.
I asked my friends, say, hey, does this look good?
Yeah.
And they was like, yeah.
Was it, yeah, body is T?
Body is T. But then there was another instance. You didn't see this one, but I think my sister-in-law Marley did. Because she's like, what does it look like on Mutual? Because she never had to use Mutual because she found my brother in high school and they became lovers. This man had one of those, like, rainbow hats, you know, with the wheel on top, the spinning wheel. Yeah. And I was like, that's great and all, but, like, what are we doing?
Do you remember the one that I found when we were right out of high school? And you were at college, I think, but then you lived up here.
Okay.
And it was a picture of him. I should find the picture. I have it still, I'm sure, screenshotted.
Okay.
And he's shirtless at the beach.
Okay.
And he's holding a ham, like a honey baked ham, and he's hugging the ham at the beach.
That is triggering a memory for me. Yes.
I have the screenshot still, I guarantee. Because it was that. Or the screenshot that we have of the one from yours where his arms are fully extended to get
in the mirror pic. Yeah. And, like, that's the thing is, like, I know that these men are
so
like, they're
nice.
so nice, but I'm just saying, like, that's not, it's icking me out when I see them. It's not promoting me wanting to swipe right on you and be like, yeah, I'd love to chat with him. Yeah.
Yeah, the honey baked ham hugger. Ham hugger for real.
The ham hugger for real. Is this mean, Kaytee? Am I being too harsh?
No, because I saw.
Okay.
If
I'm coming off as a biatch, I'm sorry.
No,
icks aren't supposed.
That's who you're literally like. If you're gonna marry the ham hugger, so you gotta.
And you know what? There's got to be a girl out there that loves that picture. I'm sure. It just won't be me. So.
No, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah. What's your last one? Lay it on me.
The last one
I'm scared.
Any man that wears sweatpants to a formal event. Example, funeral, wedding, etc. Sweatpants to a formal event ain't not good.
Oh my gosh, Kaytee, I'm going to tell why this is so funny.
This gives me the X.
Oh my gosh. So
picture this, I get a FaceTime call, I answer, it's Courtney's brother.
It's my brother.
And he says, guess who I saw today? Or guess who we saw today?
It wasn't even us. It was my parents.
Guess who my parents saw today?
Yeah.
Me? Who? Not only did they see your grandpa at a formal event, he was wearing sweatpants.
At a
And not
funeral.
only sweats, white pants that had washed with something pink and had become pink sweatpants.
With a blue button down, not even a nice button down, like a blue Western button down shirt that looked like it had seen a better day. And a cane, because he's old.
I hope Paul's well.
Oh. Okay,
yeah, wearing sweatpants to a formal event. Bad idea.
Bad idea. That's a good one. My last one's not even gonna come close to topping that, but basically it's like a double-edged sword. You either text me too much or you don't text me.
It is a double-edged sword, and I literally have your dazing yeses and nos. We should put a screenshot of them up on the screen.
I can't. Okay. And I know how crazy that sounds. I'm not one person that has to text you every single second of the day. But also,
she doesn't even text her friends that way.
No, I don't.
Like, we're really close, and we don't text like that.
For example, my friend Mitchell sent me a text. I sent him a text last night asking him a question, and he replied something really funny because I asked him, I'm going on a cruise, guys. Woo! And I'm going with my friend Mitchell, and I said, when we go to the Bahamas, we should go to Atlantis. Would you want to go to Atlantis? He replied, and I was at dinner with some of my friends. So, like, when he replied, I saw it, but I laughed out loud, but I didn't answer because I was with my friends. Rude to answer while I'm in public. Well, in a group of friends like that. And so he texted me back and he said, I'd go anywhere with you. Which is so funny.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh, I'll reply to that later when I read it and just like moved on, right?
You forgot, didn't you?
I forgot. So then I got another text message today from him replying to his text message being like, that was actually really funny.
Wow, you're so funny.
And then I sent him, I was like, no, that was really funny. I sent him a ha, all caps. I said, no, that was really funny. I promise I just didn't, I'm sorry, I'm just the worst at replying. And he said, I know that about you. I accept you and I love you for it. So.
And that's why he'd go anywhere with you.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's why Mitchell's my BFF. So.
If you go to Atlantis, I need some pics of that.
I'll bring you a magnet bag.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Can I also get a coconut brazier?
You ask that for every time. If I can find one, maybe. If I can fit it in my backpack. But yeah.
Coconut brazier.
So it's just, I just want to see some effort, but I don't need you to text me and be like, I had this for lunch. It's now digesting.
Like I do to you.
Well, you don't even text me that much. If we talk all the time, but it's through FaceTime.
I say, look at this sandwich.
Yeah. There'll be times like, I guess I just get this from my mom because I don't see my mom and dad like texting all the time, and they're not with each other a lot because my dad's like gone on the truck, right? But they'll like call at night, and sometimes they'll be on the phone, and I don't hear any talking, and I'm like, oh, did you hang up? And he's like, nope, still here. They just like to be on the phone with each other together. I don't know. So
see, when Preston and I do that, I'm like, Kay, we're not talking anymore.
Okay, see ya. My mom's calling.
Gotta go. Or pretend the connection's disconnected.
So again, I'm so sorry if I seem like I am crazy and these icks are insane. But like, I can't fix my brain.
See, I'm not apologizing for mine.
No, yours are valid.
To a funeral is crazy.
Yours are valid. But I also
real recognizes real.
Game recognizes game, as they say.
Yeah. As they say.
Oh, that's good. Our next segment is now situationships that deserve jail time. And I'm not even going to say jail. I'm not going to say even situationships. Some of these are just dates that deserve jail time. I was going to say,
I have a really bad date.
Yeah.
To share.
Yeah.
One of the worst I've been on.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear it. I don't know. Have I heard this story?
I don't know. Have I told you about Bad Date Brandon? He earned that name with pride.
I don't know. All I can think about. Game? No.
Yeah, you have heard.
I've not heard this story. All I can think about is that one man. Oh my gosh! Hold on. Okay, Bad Date Brandon.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, because mine's like a long wind. There's like 3 stories in one for this one person.
There really is.
Yeah, so you go first.
You're gonna need a little bit of time.
I'm gonna need a little bit of time.
Okay. Brandon and I went on to a dance together, okay?
Yeah.
Next thing I know, Brandon would roll me like lemonades into math class. Because I sat by the door, so he'd like roll me drinks in. So one day Brandon says, let's
Wow.
go on a date. I didn't like Brandon, okay?
But you like the
We were
lemonades.
friends. But I did like the lemonades.
Okay,
Perk.
so you're like, yeah, I'll throw you a bone.
So Brandon asks me on a date. The people he asks to double with us, I actually liked the person that we were doubling with.
His
Bad
friend.
combo.
Oh boy.
So
Already you're in a bad spot.
yeah. Brandon, I should have known from the get-go when he pulls up to my house and honks. Then he texts me and says, I'm here.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure my dad was like, tell him to come get you. If you're not going outside until he comes and
Yeah,
gets
walk
you.
to the door.
So Brandon comes and gets me. We're all going. We go to, I don't know if you've been, I don't know what it's called. It's a really popular pizza place in Salt Lake. It's kind of like a hole in the wall. Like literally, you have to like go down. It's kind of scary, but
Okay.
we go there.
it
I
the
have my
pie?
piece of pizza. It might be the pie.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
It really might be.
Okay.
We go there. Brandon asks me, "Are you hungry still?" You'd know by this time if you've heard this story before. He says, "Are you hungry still?" And I was like, "No, I'm good. I don't need any more pizza." And he's like, "Good. I wasn't gonna get you one anyway." And like, kidding or not, he didn't seem like he was kidding.
Well,
It was
if
like
you're
that,
kidding,
like,
you say, just kidding. I'll get
No,
you
yeah,
whatever
he
you
didn't-
want.
he
He didn't
didn't-
say that? Okay.
no,
Interesting.
me. Okay.
Okay.
So then we go to the bees game. It's raining the whole time
Yeah.
at this bees game. I'm like, this is fun.
Miserable.
Let's go. We leave the bees game.
Yeah. You're now
A
a
girl
drenched
that was
rat.
with the person that I liked on our double date.
Yeah.
She's like, I have a hot tub at my house. We should hot tub.
Okay.
And then Brandon turns to me and says, I'm going to drop you off at home. Like I'm not included in going to hot tub.
No way.
I was like, okay. And then I made a joke about something because we all know me.
Yeah. Katie's gonna
I'm
make a
good
joke.
at joking.
Yeah.
He pulled the car over, literally physically pulled the car over to the curb and said, get out. And I was like, no, I'm not going to get out. And like, I don't know if he was trying to be funny this whole time, wasn't laughing.
Here's the thing is like, I could see that joke being funny, being like, oh my gosh, I'm going to turn my blinker on and let you out of my
Like
car.
sometimes I make jokes with Preston, like, let me out here. And he like pretends to blinker. But
Yeah.
He doesn't actually
But
pull
he doesn't
over and
ever
say,
say,
get out.
get out. Oh my gosh.
So finally he gets to my home. I'm like, I don't want to go hot tubbing. Even if you were thinking I was coming,
Yeah.
I wasn't going to come.
Yeah.
We roll up to my house. He says, this is you. As we pull into my driveway.
No.
Me? Yeah, it is me. I get out. Before I like even step out of the car, like I'm getting out of the car. He says, you're welcome. And I said, for the worst date I've ever been on, thanks.
Did you
And
say
I
that?
slapped it. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
not very nice.
Yes.
My parents like, why are you home early?
Because my
I'm
date's
like,
a
don't even get me
schmuck.
started with Brandon.
Oh my gosh. That is a bad date, Brandon. I hope you're
I
single
should
and
ask
alone.
Brandon if he remembers. If I ever see him out in the world, I'm going to say, remember when you
Is
were
he
mean to me?"
married?
There's no way.
There's no way, right?
No.
I hope not. His
I
poor
think we're
wife,
still
if he
friends on
is.
Facebook. Me and you will do
We'll
a dive on
investigate because
Brandon
I need
later.
to know that. That's crazy. That's
The worst
crazy
date
work.
I've ever been on.
That
like
is-
I've been on some bad dates.
Right.
but
You got your bun honked on a date once.
I forgot. Honk honk.
Honk,
the bun on
honk.
my head.
Yeah.
He literally said, "Can I honk your bun?" And I was like,
What?
Honk honk.
That's crazy. Honk honk.
I forgot about getting my bun honked.
And he's all there. Like there's nothing
well,
that we know of. Yeah.
he's all there.
I don't know.
Oh, bun honk.
Yeah.
If any of you are listening or men, try that. See if it works.
Don't do it. Maybe if you have a wife already. If you don't do it.
Didn't I text you while the date was happening?
Yeah,
say,
and you said,
just honk
get me
my
out of
butt"?
this prison. I think something like that. And then you said, I'm on a date with so-and-so. And I said, you're on a date with who? Because I was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it.
And I got mine by getting my bun honked.
Yep, you did. And then you told him after the date, you said, never ask me out again.
Yeah, we're on the way home. This was really fun. That's really great, but don't ever. Yeah, that's another date I went on.
Yeah.
Let me share 3 bad. If you're from our high school, our senior year of high school, Bear River High,
Yeah.
you know this person.
Yeah.
100%.
And
If
here's
you
the
have
thing
any
is he
questions
is
about who
nice.
it is-
He is nice. I will preface
Oh,
with
I'm
that.
sure.
But he was like weird with Kaytee on this date.
He texts me before he gets there. Wear something nice. Like, make sure you dress up. Like, I'm not going to wear something nice to his work Christmas party.
Yeah. Work Christmas party. That's right. That's what
He
it was.
shows up to pick me up. Jeans, sweatshirt.
Yeah.
So I'm dressed nice. He's in jeans and a sweatshirt.
Jeans and a sweatshirt.
And a hat, a ball cap.
Wear something
He
nice.
came to the door, though.
Oh,
I'll give him that.
In small town America, you would.
Then we get to this thing. The whole time he's drinking, which is fine. Like, I was like, whatever, you choose what you're going to do.
Yeah.
But you have to drive us home, and we're in Ogden.
Yeah.
Like, we're far away from home.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I called you and your mom, and I'm like, come get me. At one point, I was like, I have to go to the bathroom, and I called you, and I was like, Courtney, come get me.
I was like, oh my gosh. I said, do you actually want me to? I think I actually was serious about coming to get you.
You really were like, I'll come get you right now.
Yeah.
No. And I was like, no, it's fine. I'll just write it out. Then we get in the car to go home. He's like, you want to go eat? And I'm like, nope. I'd like to go right home. At this point, I had come home from my mission, and something on my mission transformed me to make it so that I didn't take any. I was like, I'm not taking
take anyone's crap. No.
Like, so when he was like, this was really fun tonight, I said, that's really great. But if you ever ask me again, the answer is no.
It's not only no, but hell no.
Like, I'm not ever going out with you again.
Yeah. And they didn't.
And the next day I get a text. Hey, you looked great last night. I just want to let you know I had so much fun. I said, that's great. Thank you. But I just want to remind you that when I said never to ask me again,
I meant it.
Mm-hmm. And he didn't. Now he's married. He got married, divorced, and then married again.
That's the craziest part. To the same woman.
Same person.
That's
and
she's actually, I think, really sweet.
I was gonna say, in heaven forbid that gal gets points in heaven.
She does. But yeah. Funny stuff. Wow. Ugh.
How do I let that happen?
It happened. You don't let it happen. It just happens to you. Simple as that. There's nothing you could have done. I went out with
Preston and I was like, he's too nice.
He's too nice, and that's why, because you had bad date Brandon and.
I'm pretty sure I went on a date with Preston the day before I had gone on this date to this work dinner. And we went to the Christmas Village, and the work dinner was at the Christmas Village, like, buildings.
Yeah.
Were they right there?
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time, I'm pretty sure I texted Preston the whole time I was on this date.
Oh.
So that should tell you how
when we come back, can we get hot chocolate? There's a hot chocolate here. It looks really good.
Hey, would we come back here?
He's like, why are you there?
Well, I'm pretty sure I was like, I'm back at the Christmas Village. And he was like, you went back. And I was like, I didn't tell him why.
You're like, yeah.
Like, yeah. Later, I'm like, I was on a date.
I'm a Christmas fanatic.
Really painful, terrible date. And you were working your 80 hours a week at work.
Right.
So.
Oh, that is so crazy. Okay. This next one, my stories, here is the thing. I would consider what I was experiencing a serious situationship. Would you not?
I would
actually, like, because I've never had a situationship. And then the more I think about this, I'm like, that would be the definition of this scenario.
Yeah.
And here's the thing.
You were strung along.
Because it started, remember, it started the summer after I graduated high school.
Oh, it was,
long time, okay?
Long time.
So, first of all, I went to high school with this person, okay? We had some classes together, and I knew who he was, and, like, I said to him once in high school, senior year, we had gone to school our whole lives together, basically. Like, from 6th to senior year. 6 years together in the same school, okay? And it's a small enough community that, like, you know who people are. Even if you've never talked to them, you're like, oh, that's so-and-so. I remember I said to him one day, because we had the same math class, I said, oh, hey, so-and-so. I said his name. We'll call him...
I was going to call him his real name.
Yeah, we can't call him his real name.
We'll call him Patrick.
I said, hey, Patrick. He looks me dead in the eyes. Mind you, we've gone to school for how many years? And he goes, oh, hey, Corey.
Your alter ego.
My alter ego. But I was like, oh. So just like, whatever. So I moved on.
It's Courtney.
And then I was like, like, again, we didn't run in the same crowds. He was just at my high school, yada, yada. But then I get a message on Facebook one day in the summer, like early in the summer. And it's from Patrick. And he's like, hey, would you want to go on a double date with me and your friend? I said, sure. So he has his friend take my friend and we go on this double date. And it was a really great double, like, it was a fun date. Like, we did fun things. We went and did like, we did like trap shooting, which is fun.
Oh, yeah.
And then we went to the middle of nowhere, okay? There was not a light to be seen, and we looked at the stars. And everyone's like, oh, stargazing, I know what that means. But no, like, we literally sat there on this blanket, looked up at the stars, and he told me about the stars.
Looking at the stars.
It was so cool. No, like, that was it. There was no whatever. So then he took me home. The rest was history. But then he, like, kept texting me on and off, like, we hung out all the time. Like, hey, do you remember how much we would hang out in the summer?
You hung out a lot, because it was either,
A lot.
I'd text you and be like, you want to come over? And you're like, I'm hanging out with Patrick.
Yeah. Like, it was a lot.
Yeah,
They
no.
were, like, that was, like, the only, like, I would say, like, formal date he asked me on. But, like, it was, like, we'd hang out one-on-one.
The rest of the
The
summer.
rest of the summer, okay?
You hung out all summer.
Yes. And so I was like,
Yeah.
this is crazy. And I was like, this is fun, okay? But then I was leaving to go to Snow College in the fall, right? So August rolls around, our county fair. And in my mind, I was like, I can't be attached when I go to college. Like, I can't bring any dead weight with me. Not that he was dead weight, but that's, like, how my brain was, like, putting it. So I kind of,
That's
like,
how I put it.
I kind of just, like, brushed him off when I went to college.
Bye, Patrick.
Sorry, Pat. So then, when I got to college, I realized, oh, college isn't that fun. It's kind of stressful, and I miss my home. So I'd come home every weekend, and me and Kaytee would hang out. Well, then
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I should text him again. So I brought him back. I know that that's my bad, you guys, and that's not the best. That's pretty bad of me to do, but that's just how it happened. I was 18 years old. What do you expect? But
Yeah,
again,
geez, Courtney's stringing people along.
I know. Yet again, me and Patrick hanging out. We watched a movie at Katie's house. At this point,
forgot about that.
I just want
We
to
did do that.
I just want to preface at this that we hadn't yet to hug, kiss, hold hands. None of that had happened. But I wanted it to happen because I was like, we've been going out, hanging out for months now, right?
Yeah.
It's just like a natural progression. So I remember we went to watch the movie at Katie's house, and we sat like not even next to each other. It was like there was like a cushion between us. Do you remember this?
Yes, I do remember.
And it was Kaytee and her beau at the time. I can't remember. I do remember who it was,
That's so
actually.
sad.
And
I don't. I don't remember.
So we were sitting there on the couch watching this movie. He was like so far away, and so I was like, well, obviously nothing's happening, okay? So I literally didn't know what to define us. We would text all the time, we'd hang out all the time, yada yada. So then one day, it was in October, okay? I'm home for the weekend. He texts me and he's like, hey, do you want to go for a drive? And like, whatever. I was like, sure, I'd love to, okay? So he comes and picks me up at my house, okay? He takes me over to Logan, okay? We're just talking, whatever. He takes me to every spot that we went on our first date, okay? Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
This is news to me.
Yes, okay? So we're sitting there, we're talking. He's telling me, like, we're just, like, talking about life. And then he's like, do you want to listen to some music? I was like, sure. He had this, like, older car, so it had a CD player in it at the time. So he's like, oh, get in the center console and get the CDs out. So he had, like, one of those, like, binders with the CDs in it. And he's like, it's the one on the very top. So I open up, and the one in the very first slot. He had burned this CD. And on the CD, it said First Kiss. I was like, oh, okay. So I popped that baby in there. The first song that is played from this CD, it was 1989.
No.
Kid Rock all summer long. Which I was like, is this a fever dream? What's happening? But I was like, whatever. And
I
then
feel like this whole scenario is a fever dream.
yes, it is, okay? So he's taking me, he's like, we stop along the way in like the middle of nowhere, Newton, right? We're stopping, we're trying to see the stars. That's what he wants to see is the stars. And I'm like, oh, he's really trying to go for it. Like, dang. He's setting the scene. So then we get back, because when we went trap shooting the first time in the summer, we went to Newton Dam. So we wanted to go. He's like, I want to go look at Newton Dam. The stars should be shining on the water. It'll be so cool. I'm like, okay. I'm like, so,
Shining
because
on the water.
I know at this point, I'm like, oh, he's wanting to kiss me. He wants to kiss me. It's fine.
Like, I saw the Burn CD.
I did, right? And so we get to Newton Dam. Guess what? It's October. The dam is empty. There's no water in the dam. So we get out of the car. It's cold, by the way. I'm like, he sits on this picnic table. I sit next to him. We sit there for a few minutes, and he's like, well, I guess we should go. What? So we get back in the car. I get home literally at 2 a.m. I'm so tired. He takes me over, like, in a different way to go home, and it's, like, winding roads, and I get very car sick, and I was like, I'm upset that this happened. I'm upset that it's 2 a.m. and I'm car sick. I need to go home. So he goes home.
Kid Rock ruined your day.
Yeah. So I get home, and he's like, thanks. Again, doesn't get out of the car. I just go inside. I'm like, what is happening? Right? I'm like confused. So then like a couple weeks go by, and we're still just like texting or whatever. And at this point in my college career, I was like, I need to make a real effort to stay every weekend. But he was going on a mission soon. And I was like, what are we? Like, what does he expect of me? So I text him point blank, and I was like, Casey, I'll read it. I texted him and I said, Patrick, what are we doing? Like, what are we? Because I'm confused, right? We're spending all this time together, one-on-one, but then like nothing's happening. And he says, well, I think you're a really good friend. I was
Patrick.
Like, okay. So that settles it. I was like triggered because I was like, dang, did I just get played? So I decide I'm not going to his farewell. So I don't go.
Yeah.
And then he goes on his mission, whatever.
And you'd think,
that was the end of it, right? But then Courtney like sees some pictures of him on Facebook, and I was like, oh, he's looking cute. So I sent him a message I sent him an email while he's on his mission. And he replies to me like the generic missionary email, just out here doing the Lord's work, loving every day. So then I was like, no. And this was like a year into his mission. So then I was like, no. So then he comes home. It's December, okay? I am with Kaytee. And I was like, look at these pictures. Patrick looks so cute. And she's like, message him on Facebook. And just say,
I told you to do that?
Yes.
Sorry.
You created the text, I think, even to send him on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, that's about right.
So I send it over. It's basically just like, happy that you're home. Like, we should hang out sometime. And he obviously just got back from his mission. He's scared of girls. Whatever. So he like sends me a nice message back. And then a few days later, or like a week later or something, he sends me a message. And he's like, here's my phone number. I just got a phone. I was like, oh, cool. So we're texting. He texts me one day. This is like the beginning of January. He texts me and asks me to go with him to this wedding reception. And he's like, do you know this person? I said, weirdly enough, like I do know this person through FFA. And he's like, well, she was on my mission. I really want to go. Like, there's going to be a lot of people for my mission at this reception. I was like, yeah, like, I'll go with you. Like, I didn't think anything of it at the time. And then he's like, cool. So we show up to this wedding reception, okay? We walk in the door. The first thing, he sees a sister from his mission, okay? And the first thing this gal says to us, it says, oh, is this your cousin? Like, if you knew what Patrick looked like compared to me, he has blonde hair.
We do not look the same at all.
Yeah, we do not have the like same build at all. Like, I would consider Patrick a string bean. Would you not?
I would also with braces.
He didn't have braces.
I know, but that's how I envisioned him.
Oh, okay. He doesn't. Okay. But I was like, no. And he's like, this is my friend. I was like, yeah, we're friends. Don't be weird. So I walk into the wedding reception, okay? And we're making the rounds. We say hi to more people. Well, like, we're about to, like, we say hi to the gal that we both know. And she's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you guys know each other. We're like, yeah, like, we went to the same high school, yada, yada. We're friends. Well, then we get to the door to leave, like, out of the gym, because it's a church gym. And he sees his old mission president. And he stops. He's like, oh, hi, president, whatever. And he looks at me, and he looks at me, and he looks at Patrick, and he says, oh, is this your girlfriend?
No, my cousin.
Patrick gets so red in the face, he doesn't know what to say, and I have to look at his mission president and be like, no, we're just good friends. He goes mute. He doesn't know what to say. He's like, well, it's really nice to meet you. And I was like, yeah, you too. So then we leave, and I'm like, okay, that was so uncomfortable. I never want to do that again. Right? I never want to have to go to one of these things again. Well, then he's like, we should go to Chick-fil-A. I was like,
this is my favorite part.
We're 50 minutes, I think, from the Chick-fil-A that he wants to go to. But I was like, okay. So we drive over to the Chick-fil-A. Okay. We get our food, we order. I get my chicken nuggets with my fries. I'm like cracking in. Okay. I have my nugget in my hand, almost to my mouth. And he goes, oh, are we not going to pray? Right. Missionary. Put my chicken nugget down. I'm like, sure.
But even then, because right after this happened, you called us when you got home.
Yeah.
And I think Preston and I, either we were engaged, we were going to get married, or we were already married. And Preston was like, why didn't he just pray in his heart?
That's the thing. And the worst part is as he's praying out loud in the Chick-fil-A, we're in a college town.
At the Chick-fil-A.
I do. As we're in the Chick-fil-A in a college town, a whole bunch of kids from college come in the door, and they like look at us, and I just have my eyes open, and I'm like, please don't look over here and like realize what we're doing. Like, please stop. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. And then we eat our Chick-fil-A, we go home. But I was just like, really, we're praying in the Chick-fil-A?
I'm telling you, they already do that.
So then at this point, I'm like, you think, oh, Courtney, at this point, like, you've got to be done, right? Like, we're not doing this anymore.
Because I know you felt relief when he dropped you off.
I did. And this was after also he was trying to, because he just got home from a mission, he was saying, like, maybe you should go on a mission. Like, okay, yeah. A mission's great for some people, but it's not for me. So, no. Well, then, okay, we keep chatting. Whatever.
Who among us hasn't made a mistake or two in life?
Well, guess what comes after January? February. What's in February? Valentine's Day.
Day of love.
So guess who gets asked out on a date on Valentine's Day? Me. Patrick asks me. Which, you're like, now that I'm thinking back, I'm like, he really like was just confused, I think.
I don't even know.
Because like, why would you? I feel like boys that aren't in relationships avoid Valentine's Day like the plague. Right?
Yeah.
Because you kind of look into things when it's on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Or like, you don't even really remember that it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Yes.
Unless you're like really distraught that.
Yeah.
But even then,
I'm like, okay. So
yeah.
He asks me out. I'm like, sure. So we go to Texas Roadhouse, which, if any of you have been to Texas Roadhouse on Valentine's Day, it is a zoo. It is crazy. And we're on the wait list, okay? So we have to sit in his car for like 45 minutes, okay? This part gives me so much, I just want to die. We're sitting in his car, just chatting. It's quiet. I get a phone call from my boss at the time, which, like, my boss never called me when I was, like, working. I was working at the credit union. I was like, hey, do you mind if I answer this? It's my boss. He's like, oh, yeah, that's fine. Again, we're in a quiet car, so, like, he can hear my phone call through, like, outside. Like, he can hear it. It's loud.
I don't know this part.
You don't know this part? Oh, my gosh. So my boss proceeds to say, Courtney, how are you? I said, I'm good. And he said, hey, I'm sitting here with my sister-in-laws and brother-in-laws at the Maddox, and our waiter is really awesome, and they say that we should they want to set him up with their kids, but I don't think that their kids are good enough. Would you mind if I gave this man your number?
I hope you said yes.
I said,
I hope with your chest, you said yeah.
I said, sure, you can give him my number. And then he's like, hey, great, well, have a good night. I said, you too. Hung up the phone. Dead silent in the car. All Patrick can say to me is, "Does that happen often?"
Yeah, it does.
And I said to him, "No, actually, that's the first time." So awkward. Anyway,
How did I not know that?
how did you not
this
know? That
situation?
was terrible. The night just gets better. So
Why
we go through
do
dinner.
I just feel so much satisfaction that happened?
Yeah. It does kind of feel good now knowing how this ends, right? So then we sit through dinner. Dinner was good. Like we just, it's Texas Roadhouse. It's also always pretty solid. And then he takes me around because at the time his job was doing like being a roofer. He went to different places, like different sites to do roofing. And so his idea of fun was taking me around Logan and telling me which roofs he's worked on. Which I was like,
that is a universal experience.
this is
because I
painful.
still to this day here. I did cabinets in that house.
Yes. Yes. Which is like fine, but I was like, this is so fun.
But for fun?
So I'm like, okay, I'm going to break it to him that I'm tired and I want to go home, right? Because it's like Valentine's Day this day had fallen on like a Thursday and I had to work the next day. So I was like, hey, like, do you mind if we head home? Like, I'm pretty tired. He's like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So he pulls into my parking lot and like I'm like ready to get out of the car. And he's like, wait, before you get out, let's listen to a couple songs. Which like I should have, like looking back, I should have been like, oh, he's like trying to work up the courage to do something. So I was like, sure, like what do you want to listen to? And he's like, well, how about you pick a song, I pick a song. I was like, okay. I don't remember what songs we picked, but I should have looked back and been like, I can look back now and be like, oh, this is what's happening. All summer long, Kid Rock. So yeah, so then we like play a couple more songs and I was like, okay, I said it's been so fun, but I really need to go in and go to bed. It was like 11 at this point. Like I was tired.
You're like, I'm not reliving the 2 a.m.
Yeah, I can't be doing the 2 a.m. whatever. So then he's like, well, let me pull around because there was like in my apartment, my complex that I lived in. We lived in a townhome at the time. And there was like a parking spot directly in front of my door. He's like, let me go park over there so it's closer. I said, okay. So we're sitting there and I was like, oh my gosh, thanks for the fun night or whatever. And then I look and I was like, oh, my roommates were waiting up for me. Because there was a window above the door of my townhome that like immediately when you walked in the door, the stairs were right there. And then my roommate's room was right above, like right at the beginning of the stairs, like up the stairs. So, and my roommate's bed was like right in the room, like right in the door. And you could see her sitting on her bed. I said, oh, it looks like my roommates are waiting up for me so I can tell them all about how this date went. And he's like, girls do that? And I said, Patrick, yes, of course they do that. Like, what are you talking about? They're going to go in there and ask me how it went. And they're going to want to know the whole thing. So then at this point, he's like, oh.
Patrick.
So he's looking at me, I'm looking at him, and he looks at me and he goes, well, sometimes I can't even get it out. He goes, well, should we give them something to talk about? Me? Completely oblivious. I said, what? It took me a minute for my brain to catch up.
Yeah, I'm going to tell about my steak I had at the roadhouse.
Yeah, seriously. I said, oh, yeah, sure. Leans over. We kiss. Quickest kiss of my life. And then I was like, well, thanks. Gets out. He stays in the car. He doesn't even get out of the car. He's like, okay, bye. And I go in. And my other roommate was in the kitchen. She was rounding the corner to go up the stairs. And she looks at me and she goes, you just got kissed. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I did.
And then after that.
And it wasn't all summer long.
No. I don't know what was on. That was the line is what shocked me the most. Well, should we give them something to talk about? I mean, kind of smooth for Patrick, if we're being honest.
Yeah, I can't imagine Patrick saying that.
Yeah.
So
well,
that's
it happened.
How you know
yeah.
Smooth criminal.
So then I was like, wow, okay, we're progressing. We're going somewhere. Ghosts me
Bad
for
idea.
3 weeks.
Ghosted.
And then I was like, feeling a certain type of way, so then I ended it very shortly after that. I took him to, he asked me to go to ice cream and I read him his rights, basically. Said that was not cool.
Do you have the text still?
Of what?
Of you telling him off?
I might.
I think that's something you might still have.
I could probably find it.
Because I have all mine from when I got my phone after I got off my mission.
Yeah.
It goes all the way back.
I should go look. But yeah, that's the story of Patrick and I. And that was my biggest situationship for literal years.
Situationship from hell is right.
That was just a fever dream.
Because I remember being like, any update with Pat? You'd be like, nope.
Nope.
Like, okay.
Yeah. What do you mean you're going to kiss me on Valentine's Day and then ghost me for 3 weeks?
And that's not on accident.
No, that's a choice.
Ghost. You're choosing that.
Yeah. So, there you go.
Patrick. And then we saw Patrick's.
Because Patrick got married.
Patrick's wife.
Yeah.
And the only reason Courtney recognized her is because her mom was with her. And Courtney had seen her in a photo on Facebook.
Oh, because we're still Facebook friends.
We're at the Chick-fil-A. Courtney's like, I think that's Patrick's mother-in-law.
And
it was.
Katie's like, no way. And then we look and I said, yeah, they have the same smile.
She pulls a picture up. I'm looking at the actual person and the picture. Right on.
Yeah, that just shows how crazy I am. But yeah, I don't even have any more besides that, but that's the longest tale of my life. And I'm sorry that you had to listen to me rampage for
I feel that
17
it needs to be
minutes.
shared for a public service announcement.
Yeah, so there you go.
Because
if I could go back, I would have stopped after the first time he said we were just friends. I wouldn't have gone back. But
if I could go back for you, I would go to that car at Texas Roadhouse and I'd say, yeah, give him my number. And then when he said, does that happen often? I would say, yep.
Every day.
Actually, this is like the 5th one today.
Yeah. I just chat with babes all day. It's fine.
Napoleon.
Oh gosh, you guys. Sorry, this is probably a long-winded episode.
No, that's crazy. I didn't even know some of that.
Yeah. It's a
You
sordid
kept
tale.
it from me on purpose.
I promise I just probably didn't remember what I had and hadn't told you. So.
Or you were telling me and I just was off in my own land.
Yeah. I mean.
Because that was about the time that you were like texting me and said, hey, I miss you. And I said, grow up.
That's when we were kind of going through our weird phase.
You miss me?
Yeah. See what happens when you leave me?
You went rogue.
I went rogue.
I would have had a text written for you.
Yeah. I do have a couple other really awful dating stories, but I'll save those for another day.
I thought you were going to say you have a new favorite color, and I was going to say we're back.
No, I have a couple more dating horror stories, but I think I've said too much as it is. So
I see Patrick out in the public.
Do you really?
Preston and I.
Oh boy.
Sometimes he'll be like, "Is that Patrick?" Preston knows who he is.
He doesn't even know Patrick personally, but he knows that he
knows.
He was
because
his
Preston
victim.
used to say, "Is Courtney still seeing that guy?"
Yeah.
Do you remember when he used to say that? Every time we'd talk on the phone, he'd say, "Courtney, you still seeing going around with that guy?"
Yeah. Meaning Patrick.
Like a grandpa?
No, okay. No, Preston, I'm not.
No, he made me listen to all summer long.
Dude, and Sawyer Brown. Those are his two favorites, Kid Rock and Sawyer Brown.
That pans out for Pat.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we should do an episode soon asking people for their dating horror stories.
Oh, yeah.
I think that'd be a good one. So
yeah, because my sister has one where her nose started to bleed in the middle of a makeout. I'm sure she'd love to share that.
We
with the
need
pod.
to get her on the podcast to share that story. So we'll post a poll or a.
I was like, what's it called?
I'm trying to think of words are hard.
A
story.
A
poll
box
on our story where you can share your awful date stories. So
share them with us.
Yeah. Shout out to my roommates who were my roommates at the time of Patrick. That was quite the time.
Is it the roommates I know?
Yep. They called you a stray dog. Yeah.
Sakia, you know who you are.
Yeah.
I'm calling her out again.
Shout out Allie and Lindsay.
Hey, Allie.
Oh, we had some fun times. But anyway, Kaytee, any wise words before we depart?
I don't think so.
That's all we got.
I'm telling you, my brain this week.
It's fine.
It's not firing on all cylinders. He asked me what time I wake up, and I couldn't even answer.
Yeah, it's fine. We all have those times. Just remember.
Between that and fighting the Costco pharmacy, my week's just been kind of boring. So. If you know a Kobe that works at the Costco pharmacy, tell him to post up.
Not you calling him out. That's
if he
crazy.
listens to this, HIPAA.
Hey, Kobe.
You can't say a word about it, Kobe, because HIPAA law prevents you.
Yep. So.
But I can talk about you.
That's for sure, and we will.
And I called him out to the pharmacist. It felt so good.
As you should.
Preston was like, "You really did that?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Stick it to the man.
I said, Kobe said I didn't have to do that.
If I ever get in a meeting again, I'm going to stick it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to FaceTime me and hold me up like this.
Hey, my friend has something to say.
Like, who's your friend? Your worst nightmare.
Your worst nightmare. But
What do you call a stay-at-home mom with lots of time on her hands?
your worst nightmare.
Uh.
Well, everyone, thanks again for listening. As always, follow us on the Instagram. Follow us on Spotify, Apple.
Like and subscribe.
Tell your friends.
Leave a comment.
One of my goals this year is to get us a brand deal, so I'm still working on that. But the more you share it, the more they're willing probably to do it.
Yeah, Bloom hasn't reached back out to me.
Dang it, Bloom.
We're gonna have to move on to something else.
We're gonna start upping our game on the Instagram. I haven't told Kaytee this, but we're going to.
But she's telling me right now.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll keep you posted, and we will see you guys next week. Also, thank you for being so patient with us in our uploads. But even if it is late, we will
And
provide.
it's like this.
Yeah. Even if this is more normal, seeing us if you're watching side by side through a screen.
If you want to know what FaceTime is like with us all day long,
this is what it is.
This is it.
You're getting a glimpse into our everyday life. So
yeah.
Anyway, this has been the Reel It In podcast with Courtney. We haven't done that in a while. Thanks for listening. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later.